The episodes in this playlist are presented to you in the form of an audiobook.
Temperature checks, one of the most critical closing skills. But here's the problem. Most closers think they're doing temperature checks, when in reality, they're actually setting themselves up to get objections every single time. This is why 99% of closers get think about it objections. They don't have the eye to spot the uncertainty and pre-handle it in the temperature check. So in this episode, I'm going to show you a fragment of one of our internal coaching calls where we do a live roleplay and I break down exactly what went wrong and how to fix it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, very good question. So I just do the pitch and then temperature check. And then after that, I drop the investment. They don't have any questions anymore. So package is 4K. And then most of the time I hear I need to think about it or I need to speak to it. Like once I hear the price, I get I need to think about it or
Okay.
I need to speak to my husband or wife.
Perfect. So here, do you want to practice objection handling? So I'm gonna help you not only get better at objection handling, but I'm gonna help you today on preventing those objections as well.
Right.
Okay. So
Exactly, yeah.
what we need to do then to practice this is let's go right before you're done with your pitch. So you're done
Right.
presenting everything, and then we just go from there.
All right.
The rest of the room,
Yeah.
pay attention, take notes so that we can give Nora feedback. And whenever you guys are ready, take it away.
So right after the pitch, right?
Yeah.
All right, got it. Okay. So, Amen, do you have any questions for me on what I just showed you, or is everything just very clear to you?
No, I think it's pretty clear. You explained everything well. No, I think everything's pretty clear.
All right, got it. Now, do you also believe that this would actually help you to achieve more freedom and actually being capable of spending more time with your children in the future?
Yeah, I hope so. I like looking at the way you explain things and the results that you've shown that other people have gotten. I think if I put in the work, it should be possible.
Okay, great. All right. And do you also just believe that like this could sorry, I'm kind of I never role play in front of a group, but here we are.
No worries, no
and
worries.
are they
Just pause here. The good thing about this is a
Got it.
safe place. So if you just butcher
100%.
something, you just get back up and just continue. No worries.
All right. Okay. So are there like, Amen, any reasons for you to not be doing this right now? Like today?
And reasons why I should. Oh, no, I think I just like, no, I don't think so. I just like if everything sounds right, I'll let everything sink in and probably I'll give it a go.
Got it. Now it's good to hear. And from what I also explained, like I also truly believe that we can get you to achieving those goals. So obviously, like you've seen, there's an investment attached to what we offer. So if it's okay for you, I'll just actually like give you the investment right away. So is that okay for you?
Yeah, please do so.
All right. So the investment
Stop here. We're already shooting ourselves in the foot. Can someone share why? If you've noticed it. Levi, go.
Yeah, Eamon is giving so much doubtful language. I wrote it down because he was doing so much. He said, "I think so. I hope so. It's gonna work. It should be possible. Probably I'll give it a go." And those are all moments that you should like repeat him or like probe. Like, you think so? You hope so? What do you mean? What's coming up for you? And yeah, probably you'll give it a go. What do you mean probably? You know, those things. And that's Eamon's doing that on purpose.
Exactly.
Did that the whole
I didn't
time.
notice it.
That's the first thing right there. So so this is just, I'm not saying this in a bad way or anything, just we're here to help each other, okay? Just so you know where I'm coming from. But you think you're doing a temperature check, but you are not. Because a temperature check, really what we're doing, and again, I'm not saying this in a bad way. So what we need to do is we need to not only temp check them, we need to read them And then if they are uncertain, we need to get them certain first.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
So for example, in
Yeah.
the first thing is just being able to develop the eye. So what we're training here is developing the eye, because Levi saw something that you didn't see. And because he saw it, he can do something about it. But if you didn't see it, then you're just gonna present the price, you're gonna get a think about it objection.
That's so
You see?
crazy because I didn't notice it in my real calls, but now I do. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Get it.
all these is literally, you can just go back and literally what Levi said, this uncertainty-based language. I hope so. Give it a go. Like, give it a go. It's not even like, I don't even believe it's possible. You cannot price drop someone that is in that state of mind. You just simply, you're not allowed to show them the price. You need to fix that first.
Yeah.
Okay. So what Levi said was on point. Just prove, give it a go. How do you mean? And we need to get them into a place where they tell you, this is exactly what I'm looking for, and this is going to get me to my goals. You know, that's a whole another training, but just so you know, right there, any kind of like, I hope so, I probably, la 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 la, all of that equals to think about it objection if you drop the price. It's just literally one thing corresponds to the other.
Mm.
You see? That's the
Yeah,
correlation
makes
there.
sense.
So that's right there in front of you. Anything, even if they say even potentially, it's like, no, it has to be, this is the thing, 100% for sure. What's next?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah. All right. Okay,
When-
and when they like
Oh,
for
go on, go on.
example when sorry to interrupt you, but when Amen
No,
was
you're
like
good, you're good.
yeah, probably, you would probably just like mirror what he's saying and be like, what do you mean with probably? Like how would you handle like the unsureness in their word use?
Yeah.
I would say.
So first of all, I can do it so you can see that. But first of all, you have to address it. You have to address it. And
Yeah.
by addressing it, he's going to tell you what the objection is. And then you just have to handle the objection. Which in
Okay.
this case, you will be pre-handling objections.
Mm.
Because the price is not involved. So for example, I'm just going to put you an example. Amen, just role play with me real quick. And just say, well, let me just ask the temperature question. The way I ask the temperature check question is more how can I say this? Well, just look how I ask it. Like, it's more like asking for certainty. Okay, Amen. So I guess now that you don't have questions and everything is clear, based on the process, the program, the plan that we've gone through, do you feel this is the roadmap, the plan, the vehicle that's going to get you to those 20K per month so that you don't have to stay away from your family? Or how do you feel?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, looking at the way you guys do things, I hope this will work out.
Well, you said I think so and I hope. So you don't sound too sure to me. What's coming out for you?
Well, I think I'm sure. I'm just I'm a little nervous because I've never done something like this before, so I really hope it works out.
I see. Okay, so it seems like you're a little bit uncertain, but that uncertainty, it sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's more coming from you rather than from the plan, which is fine. We can just cover that in a moment. Let's imagine that you were fully confident. When you look at the plan, do you feel this plan is going to get you there if you were fully confident?
Yes, yeah, I would say so. Yes.
Okay, so in terms of the plan and the process, you're a 10 out of 10. It's more so this uncertainty coming from you because you've never done this. You've never done this before.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, got you. Pause. Now I know he's certain about the plan, but he's uncertain about himself. You see what I just did? I need to handle that. So now I'm gonna say, just go back into roleplay. Okay, so I guess obviously if you were fully certain that something that you were going to achieve something, that you wouldn't be in this state. So I guess what are you most afraid of?
Yeah, good question. I would say, like, I I'm afraid to lose time and money. I'm afraid things won't work out. What if it doesn't work out?
Kind of like, what if it doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
What if I do this and it doesn't work? Okay, no worries. Let's just break it down for sure. 100 is a very, very valid concern. First of all, like you've been following XY's name of the influencer for X amount of months. And you know, we've already covered that you know that you trust him or whatever, right? That you like what he's doing based on the plan. Do you feel that this plan, that is the same plan that has worked for hundreds of students, like do you feel this is a proven plan? That's the first thing.
Yes, because it has worked for hundreds of students, as you said.
Okay, that's the first thing, because if you don't believe in the plan, let alone just following it. Now the second thing that's very important are variables that rely on you. Okay, so are you a type of person that can follow the plan step by step? Like, do you have that capacity?
Yeah, definitely, I do.
Okay, and if you do this, like, would you follow it step by step or would you reinvent the wheel?
No, I would do what you guys say to do.
Okay, do you trust on your own ability to follow a step by step plan?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, of course, if you follow a recipe to do a cake for the first time, even though you have the recipe, doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna have the perfect cake in the first go. Would you agree?
Yes.
So you probably make some mistakes and things might not go your way. That's why we're here. But you have to reach out for help. So when you follow the recipe and things don't work out, are you gonna come to us so that we can help you fix it and we can get you the results, or are you gonna hide in the dark?
No, I'll ask the questions.
Are you sure? You'll be surprised.
No, I'm sure.
Okay, so let's just sum it all up. So if the plan works, you trust in your own ability to follow the plan. And if something comes up, you're gonna come to us to help you out, then how you're not gonna get results?
Yeah, that's a good question. But Paulo, there's must have been people that didn't get success in the program, right? Like, do you guys have 100% success rate?
Yeah, of course. What do you think that is?
Why there's people that didn't get results?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I just don't want to end up like one of them, you know.
Well, if you have a proven recipe
Mhm.
and you follow the step by step, and when you have a question, you come to us, how are you gonna end up like them?
Yeah, so what you're saying is they did not ask the questions or they did not follow the recipe.
Exactly. So my question to you is, will you do those things? Will you follow the recipe and ask the questions where you need that?
Yeah, of course.
So if you do that, will you get results or you won't get results? You
I
will,
would.
right? But the most important question, Eamon, is can you expect someone like me, Levi, him to bet on you if you are not willing to bet on yourself first?
Oh, that's a good one.
So my question to you is, are you willing to bet on yourself right here, right now that you have the recipe and the team to help you?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so, or you definitely are going to
No,
bet on yourself? Are you sure? Because we don't have to do this. We don't have to help you. Like, I really need to see that you are all in on yourself. Otherwise, I'm even doubtful that you're going to be successful.
no, I want to do this. I have to.
Okay, so is it now? I'm going to re-temp check the guy again. Okay, so is
Mhm.
this what you need to be able to get to your goals? How do you feel?
Yes, this is it.
In that, yes, is more certain. Now I can drop the price. Thank you, Eamon.
Of course. But I always started believing myself.
Do you, since Eamon said I'm down, do you guys want to switch? Now Eamon is the closer. Nora, you are the prospect.
Yeah.
And
Paula,
we just
I have
roleplay
Sure.
same
one
same
question.
scenario.
One question.
Oh, go on.
Just
Yeah,
to
go on.
interrupt, because with this objection or that Eamon gave, like, or a lot of objection, I use a lot of identity framing in terms of I've
Mhm.
cooked the person before in a call in terms of like so how does the Eamon that earns 10K a month, how does he think and act? Whenever a person throws an objection like, yeah, I'm not sure if I can do it, I disarm, and then I'm like, what would the version of Eamon that earns 10K a month do? I just simply ask that, and they be like, yeah, he takes action. He's not afraid. Why would he do that? What do you think about that? That's something I use. It works.
That's
very
perfect.
good.
That's perfect.
So-
But you have to tie it down. Perfect. That's identity closing is the most powerful way of influencing someone. 100%. So use that. But you tie it down. Don't simply ask what the 2.0 version of you that has this, that has that. Like how would that person think and behave right here, right now? Would he think, what if it doesn't work? Or would he think, I'm gonna make it work? And imagine now Eamon says, yeah, he would think I'm gonna make it work. And then if you just go, oh, okay, cool. So ready to hear the price? It's
I
like
would
it's
say why. I
untied.
would say why. I would ask why.
Yeah,
first.
yeah. And but why? Oh, because la da 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 da. But you have to tie it down. The way you tie it down is, and right here, right now, how do you want to think and behave when you have an opportunity in front of you, but you're feeling those nerves, you're feeling those doubts because you are at the end of you are at the edge of your comfort zone. How do you want to behave right here, right now? I have to close them. Like I have to get the guy to say, right here, right now, I want to behave. I'm going to behave this way, rather than just hypothetically talking about a third party that is not here, which is your 2.0 version. What would he do? And then he's gonna say everything that a 2.0 version would do, but we're never tying it down to, okay, so what do you think you need to do right here, right now, when you're doubtful, so that you can have any chance to achieve your goals? What do you think you need to do? Well, I need to commit. I need to do this. But I haven't heard the price. Yeah, price aside, no worries. Imagine price is not an issue. Like, are you actually committed, or are you actually in a place to start thinking and behaving as the person you want to become? And if he says, yeah, that's the thing, I don't know, we're not done. We still need to be in the ring, but you know what I mean? Like, we're not done until he goes, yes, that's right, I have to do this, I have to do that. So yes, to your question is yes, but make sure you tie it down to, so how are you going to behave? What
100%.
kind of actions do you feel you need to
Yeah.
take right here, right now? Not what kind of action do you feel you need to take? Well, but maybe tomorrow, just don't be afraid to, because it's just like, otherwise, what are we doing? We're not closing, the closer closest. So it's like, what do you feel you need to do right here, right now, when you feel that uncertainty and you are at the edge of your comfort zone? Whatever language pattern. All right, that is it for this episode. If you like it, smash the like button. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next one.